Hello, hello, my divine beings. I am so pleased that you are here with me today. This is not by coincidence, okay? You are being prepared, all right? You have been being prepared, but like recently, you have really felt this, okay? Because in order to be a successful and a loving, successful leader with great intentions, you really do need to be prepared on how you deal with people who do not see eye to eye with like the way that you do, or they may not behave in the way that you think they should behave. There's we say this a lot where, we're not supposed to be judging others, right? We're supposed to be looking at ourselves. We only have control over ourselves, right? So it's really important. And you're going through a lot of stuff. And I feel like there is a in particular situation that you are experiencing right now at this moment. Like you've been dealing with for maybe, I'm hearing about a week, 3 weeks. All right, this may have been ongoing, like it may have been building up, but initially, you've been dealing with something about a week to 3 weeks right now. And the thing is the reason, like, I don't want to say it, that's not the right words. How do I word this right, Spirit? Please help me. In the scales of justice, just balance and fairness, you need to learn what that means. And it's not by just what you're told, it's how you feel. It's what you know to be true within you, no matter what anybody says. That is like the only way you are going to be able to stand firm in what you are doing and what you are standing up for. Some sort of belief, which a belief is a thought that you truly believe, like you keep thinking. It rings true to you. It rings true to your soul. And those are the things that really help motivate us, right? In life through hard times. The thing is hard times are necessary because hard times help us to change. We are pretty stubborn sometimes, a lot of times, and we don't really change unless we have to, right? Unless something is really messed up and we have to. It's like, we're not even going to pay any attention to it unless it's bothering us, right? Or making us really happy. But if it makes you really happy, it's like, we have our attention span isn't like the greatest. Ra's guidance is coming out, the supreme God's wisdom and direction in life. Wow. Radiant sun. The thing is they help make us better or we can turn bitter, right? But they do help us develop our character. Challenges and just hard times really do help develop us more than anything else. Wow, we have the sun and the moon right here. The moon god illuminates the path and bestows guidance in times of darkness. And that's what we're talking about here is them dark times, those challenging times. You know, the sun and the moon, you need one, you need both of them. We talk about this a lot, but we really do need both of them. And it's like being grateful for all your trials and tribulations. You have a whole testimony. You have a whole, that is why you're able to stand firm in certain things because you've went through it. You've had that experience. It holds dear to your heart. So I want to ask you today, what do you hold dear to your heart? What what really what conversation or topic comes up and it just fills you with, unbelievable joy, happiness, but also there's, you have some experiences where there's reasons why you have such emotion behind certain topics and certain things, especially when you have these experiences, these unexplainable experiences. I am seeing here that you are being asked to trust, and you've had much patience. You're being asked not to neglect the spiritual gift within you. All right. It was intentionally bestowed upon you, for you. You are the only one that can do these things, okay, the way that you do it. Okay, we are all so incredibly unique. It's so, when you really think about it, it's absolutely amazing how we can all be the same but yet different. It's absolutely amazing. Just like snowflakes, like everything is so amazingly imperfectly perfect. Perfectly imperfect. And then we have the balance card on the bottom. The cosmic harmony and order that governs the universe. And that's what we're talking about. That it governs everything is so perfect. And we don't understand. We are only a little part of this whole big thing. And we think that our lives and everything, like everything is just the end of the world or this, that, and the other. And I'm just here today to remind you of the importance of you continuing the legacy, being as pure as you can, treating others with respect, treating others with love, because when you do that, you're gonna get more of that back. But it's not like you just are doing things just to get something out in return. You're doing these things because it makes you feel good, all right? And you want to feel good more. And then you get to make other people feel good. Person of fire, you are a trendsetter. You are very confident. You're very energetic. You are sexy. You are an entrepreneur. I do see here you are about to break some sort of barrier that's been holding you back for quite some time. And since we are talking about belief systems, I believe it's a belief system that's you've been holding yourself back. Okay, you've been wondering why there's all of these, I'm getting the word sidetrack, like why there's all these detours or it, conflict. There was conflict was coming up before. Why there's these quarrel, the word was quarrels, and I don't like use that in my everyday vocabulary, but it was quarrels. Like, like arguments, petty arguments, just for the sake of arguing, just for the sake of being heard. than people that talk so loud and they're saying the same thing just in different words and it's just seriously just for attention or to manipulate somebody. Declaration, reclaiming your power. You have this contract. It's the number 7 as well, which I don't see numbers on all of these cards. There's only some numbers on these, which the 7 is the Chariot card, which is a card of willpower, determination, action. It also involves courage, self expression, having options, which also leads to temptations, having that personal discipline, knowing that certain things are for you and some things just don't work out for you. You've had to have a lot of patience through this growth, and you've learned how to have gratitude. Everything is learned. But it's like you're standing up for something. You're standing up. You are changing the rules of the game, right? It's like, what game are you playing today? What do you want to be? Who do you want to be? How do you want to make your mark on this world? Is there anything else with this? Yeah, I definitely. Handcuffs and blinders is right there. So you feel held back. That's what I was getting at before. Thank you, Spirit, because I lost it for a minute. It's like you're coming to this time in your life where you really do just want to break out of the old patterning. Something that you've been doing is just not satisfying to you anymore. That's what that energy was. 'Cause I was like, yeah, we're happy, but then we get sidetracked. But that is that energy is like, yes, this made me happy, but now I lived it. Now it's like you are expanding, right? You're growing. So the same things do not have the same effect on you anymore. You are breaking the handcuffs, you are breaking the chains, you are rewriting your future, your history, even. And when you raise your consciousness, you help raise the consciousness of everybody. If we are all one, then anything that you do does have an effect on everybody else. All right? That is how, like, if you've ever noticed when somebody walks in the room and they're not in the greatest mood, you can feel that shift. Okay, there's some sort of, and I really do believe that I am talking to some empaths here because the thing is you've been getting prepared. You have to learn how to take on certain situations, different reactions from people. All right. And it's like letting go. You need your ego. Okay. We have it for a reason, but it's, there's an important balance to be had, okay? And a certain training. We have to train ourselves. We have to rewrite our mind, rewrite the way that we thought, rewrite ourselves. Otherwise, we're just going to be trying to figure everything out, right? And that's no fun. Okay, it's like just putting your hands up, letting everything be as it is, not trying to change everybody, and be the observer. Okay, so that way you don't get so caught up in everybody's stuff. Because my first card that I seen today was a big bag of poop. Yep, it was a big bag of poop. I ended up shuffling, and then the second card was calm. So it's like there's a bunch of BS happening, and it's you may be taking some sort of Xanax or something to calm down, right? Some sort you may be like, medicating yourself in some sort of way, and yeah, and there's the fidget, it's causing you anxiety, it's causing you. I don't know what that is. It looks like a blender with meat in it. Okay, so blending meat. So it's, I keep hearing and seeing the word tested. Okay, you've been getting tested to see how you react. And not only is it to see how you react, I feel like you are a conduit for spirit to see how other people are going to react to you, because you come in and you are pure. You are, where did I see that? Just so purity. You are purifying your mind. You're purifying your soul. You're purifying, purifying, purifying. Number four, knowing. And that's interesting because the handcuffs is the number four. So we got two fours and a seven. 447. A time for personal. I'm not sure where. Okay, so okay, a time for personal reflection and contemplation, and set goals and plans that are aligned with your true self and soul mission, which we have the declaration, contracts, manifestation of self, rules of the game, challenging the status quo. Challenging, you've been getting challenged. What are you going to do with it? This is a game. We are in the Earth School of Life, okay? This is a game, all right? It doesn't feel like a game, it feels real, right? But the thing is I feel like you know that there's more to it and that it can be easier. 447 may suggest that if you are considering expanding or beginning a spiritually based practice, career and or profession, or heart-based project coming from the heart, the angels will support and encourage you towards achieving success. You will need to put in time, some hard work and effort, but you will find long term rewards and benefits for yourself and for those whom you serve. And that is literally, I was reading in the Bible, you are being called to live a life that is leading by example. Okay. In speech, in conduct, love, faith, and purity. There's that word purity again. All right. It's like being as pure as you can. We all make mistakes. We all do things, but it's for the whole purpose of learning. Okay, so as long as you learn and you try your best, every day to not argue about anything, really, to try to really sit back and just be the observer of everything, because remember, this is a game. but you are part of this. You have a contract here. All right. So use it. Use it. What do you want your legacy to be? What do you want your reputation to be? You need to be, you're building your character, you're building your reputation. You're you have a whole testimony already. It really all comes down to all the verses that I've been reading this morning and these cards that are coming out. It's really what are you doing to feed your spirituality? How are you growing today? What are you going to do today to grow within yourself? That is like the most important place to hone in on. If you are dealing with a lot of BS, I, it's my advice. All right, I do listen to a lot of Abraham, but Abraham Hicks is amazing. But I really do feel that just to take a step back, to to do to really just try your best to focus on things that don't feel so frustrating. All right, and just tell yourself over and over, even if you don't believe it at first, just keep doing it. It's okay. Everything is okay. Everything is working out in my favor. I may not see it now, but everything is going to work out in my favor. I am love. I am God. You know, the number four here is sticking out to me so much, and I'm really seeing it as pillars and a foundation. It's that you are building your foundation, but within yourself, your spiritual foundation, all right, which is going to open doors you have never imagined could be open. You have some sort of very special spiritual gift, or I wouldn't have been on this video today speaking of this, just this message in general. It's a little out of my comfort zone, and I feel like I'm chopping it up a little bit, but who this is for, you will receive this the way that you are supposed to if you are meant to. It's going to make sense, okay? We are the people. We have more control, more power. We have more influence than you could ever imagine. And I just really want to encourage you today to speak from your heart, to do things that really truly align with you. Okay, does barking back at that person make you feel good at the end of the day? Like really making these conscious decisions throughout your day. Pick up in Picking up a piece of garbage that you may see laying on the sidewalk, helping, Mother Earth, opening doors for people, chivalry, like doing these things, it really does make you feel good. Try it. I'm sure you have because you're on this video. So I know you are, what we call a good person. But again, that is a belief right there. That is a judgment in a sense, right? So we really don't have any, we we can't judge anybody, even though we do it all the time. Um, but it's like, what are you going to feed today? Okay? What are you going to feed today? Are you going to feed peace, harmony, love, patience? What seeds do you want to sow today? Because today, right now, in the present moment, is really all we ever have all the time. The past is already gone. The future is, we have no idea. Everything is at the same time, anyways. So, I mean, it's like wrap your head around that. And everything is happening for you. This is your movie. You are the star of your own movie. So do what you want. All right? Do what you want. Do what makes you feel good. I challenge you today. I challenge you. Switch it up a little bit. To try your best to be mindful of what you are thinking, how you are behaving, what you are putting out there, the energy that you are collaborating with. What are you feeding? And feed your spiritual self today. All right. I love you so much. I hope this helped. And until next time.